Hi everyone, it's Dana from the James B. Brown Library, back with another DIY. Some of you may remember doing this as an adult DIY project 2 summers ago when our summer reading theme was a universe of stories, and we did a galaxy tile with alcohol ink, and we actually used these fun marble tiles, and then we put felt backing on them. And I wanted to do this project again because I found these gorgeous marble tiles at TJ Maxx, and they were very inexpensive, and they already had the felt backing on them. So as soon as I saw those, I immediately knew I wanted to do this craft again. And luckily, when you do these, when you purchase alcohol ink, you can usually get it in a 3-pack. And there's usually 2 great colors and 1 not so great color. That's how it works. But as you see, we had a lot of colors here left over from the library. They do get kind of messy, but there's still plenty of life in them because you only use a few drops. So I'm actually going to use this lasagna pan just to kind of keep my mess contained. I do recommend doing it in a box if you have a folded up box, and if you put paper towels on the bottom, something to absorb the excess alcohol and ink that will keep the mess down. Since I'm at work and not outside, I'm worried about the cardboard still being porous, so I'm going to use just a cheap pan. And alcohol inks are very easy to use. You do need some rubbing alcohol and a spray bottle, and these you can get inexpensively at the store. And you can actually use ceramic tiles that you get from like the Restore or a hardware store. I just love the marble tiles because you don't have to seal the top of them, and they will take on a more weathered look the more you use them. And I just love the feel of the marble. I think it's a little classier than a ceramic tile, but you do not have to use marble tiles. You can use ceramic tiles. So to get started, the first thing you want to do is preferably be in a well-ventilated area because the alcohol is very stinky, and you'll want to spray your tile, and well, you first pick out your colors, and then put a few drops of your color on the tile, and you'll see that it starts to immediately, if you can see, take on, so you can move or you can blow. When we did this as a craft, I used straws, plastic straws, to get the colors to move and blow, but you can't blow back in because you will inhale the alcohol fumes, and we don't recommend that. And then just take a few more colors. You only want a couple of drops because, as you may remember from crayons and paint in elementary school, the more colors you mix together, the browner they get. What's amazing is that you never know what you're going to get with these tiles. So even though you might think you're getting a certain design, they change as they absorb. And if you don't like the way it's going, so say I don't like this color, you can always lightly spritz it with the alcohol, and that will reactivate the ink, and it also will give you some little splotches. So if you like the splotchy look, that's a very fun way to do it as well. And so I'm going to put a teal with this one. I think that will kind of be a fun addition to this blue and this pinkish purple. Now the ink will dry fairly quickly because it is alcohol based, so you don't have a lot of time to kind of get the design you want and to move it around. So that's why if you have your alcohol handy, you can still keep spritzing it a little bit and get it to lighten up as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and keep working, and I'll come back and show you some of the final product. You do want to let them at least cure overnight in a well-ventilated area, but somewhere where they're not going to get rained on or get wet. So go ahead and gather your supplies, and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and I have my designs all waiting to dry, and I forgot to put gloves on, and you might be freaking out because alcohol ink will not come off with soap and water. But if you spray yourself before it dries too much, with the alcohol or soak your hands in rubbing alcohol, it should wash right off. So I'm going to go ahead and clean myself up, and I hope you can find some of these supplies in your local craft store and you give it a try. It's a lot of fun and they make a great gift. So thanks for watching.